Hello and welcome to From the Roots Up, where we're building our homestead little by little from the roots up. I'm Christy, and today is day 7 of our Every Bit Counts challenge, and we are going to learn how to preserve corn on the cob. This is a super simple method for preserving corn. We're gonna freeze it, but in order to freeze it, to preserve the structure of the corn so it doesn't get mushy or so it doesn't dry out, we are gonna go ahead and blanch it. But before we blanch it, the first thing we need to do is shuck the corn. All right, we're all shucked, and the next thing we need to do is blanch the corn. Now, in order to blanch corn, we are going to put it into some boiling water for 5 minutes, and then right away we'll take it out of the boiling water and put it into an ice bath for 5 more minutes. Then we take it out, put it on the paper towel, and dry off. I'm gonna go ahead and do this in batches of 4 or 5 because my pot is smaller and I can't fit all of this into one pot. So we'll do it in stages. So let's go get it boiling. All right, so I have my corn in my boiling water. I put 4 in here because there's 4 of us, and so when we have a meal, we pull out 4 corn on the cob, and I'm gonna let this sit for 5 minutes, but I'm gonna turn it halfway through to make sure both sides of the corn get done evenly. And then I'm gonna directly put them in the water bath for 5 minutes and put a new batch in the boiling water. All right, I'm halfway through, so let's give these guys a flip. Just kind of twist them around in there. All right, there's our timer. Let's pull them out and put them in the ice bath. And I'm gonna reload and start my timer back at 5 minutes. All right, my timer's about to go off. I'm gonna go ahead and pull this out of the ice bath, and if you'll notice, the color's gotten a lot brighter and it looks more vibrant. Then we just lay them out to dry, and we're gonna go ahead and finish all the rest of the batches, and then I'll see you back here once they're all drying. All right, now that we have blanched and cooled our corn and we have laid it out to dry a little bit, you wanna make sure that it's not dripping wet, that there's no standing water on it. Then the next step is to seal it up in bags. Now, you can seal it up in Ziploc bags, it's not a problem, but it's going to last a lot longer if you seal it up in an airtight bag. And for this, I'm gonna use my Food Saver. I'll put a link to this down below so you can see where I got it. Simple and easy to use. You just make a bag that's about as big as you want, plus 4 inches. And then I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna turn the Food Saver on, and I'm gonna click the seal button and put this in to seal. And so what this is gonna do is this is gonna make a nice sturdy sealed end for my bag. And once it releases, I've got that nice sturdy end. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put 4 pieces of corn, and I'm putting 4 pieces because our family is a family of 4, like I had mentioned earlier, and that's how many we'll eat at once. And there's not really a perfect rhyme or reason to putting them in here. They can be close together. Then I got about 4 inches on here. The Food Saver's on. All I'm gonna do is put the tip of the bag inside so it catches, and it's gonna seal on its own. And there you go. I have nice sealed corn. Let's keep going and bag up the rest of this corn. That's all there is to it, and I have 5 nicely, tightly packed things of corn ready to go in the freezer. These will keep like this for about a year. Sometimes I get them to last a little bit longer, but I think we'll go through these long before a year. All you do when you pull them out, you defrost them, and you just cook them like you would any old corn on the cob. Well, y'all, we have successfully completed 1 entire week of the Every Bit Counts challenge. And as you can see, we've already stockpiled quite a bit, even though some days we've just done 1 jar of something. Every bit really does count. I cannot wait to see what we've built up by the end of the month. If you missed some of our preservation videos this week, I will put a link to the playlist down below so you can see all of them. This week we've preserved bread and butter pickles, salsa, peaches, green beans, blueberries, zucchini, and corn. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can get alerts when we post new content, especially in the month of August while we're doing the Every Bit Counts challenge. You will get daily food preservation videos. Thanks for joining us.